Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the end of June. This count we're about to. This is the refresh for the 30th. So the refresh for the July 1st will be tomorrow. Of course, you're just seeing this like July 10th, but just remember Just keep that in mind when you're watching these videos. Okay, he's doing this in his real time, and even though that happened like a week and a half ago, and there's a reason. As I said before, in case there's any a medical emergency or in case I go on vacation, which in about a month I'm going to be going on emergency for the end of July and the beginning of August. So, but to make sure we have a nice a video library built up, backlog of videos. So, just so you know, by the way, I totally forgot to do GAC today. I didn't mean to. I just. Sometimes significant others, shall we say, can give off vibes to let you know that that's maybe something you shouldn't do. And I usually do that when I come up about for the afternoon refreshed, but I did not because my wife was giving off don't do that vibes. And so we decided to take that at face value. We decided not to push the envelope. So if you're wondering, did not do GAC any account. So Monday when we do the third round, because tomorrow's set up, but Monday we shouldn't have a problem with that. Should being the optimal word, whether it actually comes to fruition or not is another story entirely. But the good news is this is the last piece for Chupio. The last piece for Chupio. And then we have to decide, all right, who are you gearing up after this? To be honest, it's probably a raid here. It's probably not going to be a Night Sister. It's probably not going to be an Empire. I mean, it could be. It could be Palpatine. Let's be honest. But there's a good chance that it might be one of these guys because we are doing this for them. We are going for this. Is this sort of if this was the whole bundle? I'd be like, okay, but it might be Dash. I mean, it might be it's probably going to be Kyle if it's going to be one of these. Because we need him for that home one fleet I keep talking about. And listen, I understand if you're not on board with me trying to do the home one fleet, but it's like it's a means to an end. It's not the end all be all of human existence. It's just a means to an end. And look, we're fine. How long has it been? How long? Like, I wish I kind of don't want to go back and see how long. When did we start farming Chupio? Because it was after Wicked, it was after Nisa, or maybe it was during. But I feel like it's been a while. And to have him fully 7 stars, fully gear 13, where we can start putting rucks on him is definitely a good thing. Because now we can actually use this to maybe venture into normal conquest. Of course, not where they are now. We probably need them at all up Rock 3, which don't know how much stuff we have, but now we can but now I definitely need to bring my next character up to gear. Because, we can work on Palpy in the background, but just because he doesn't have the shock prod Cairo, honestly, he's kind of off the board for me, just because he does have that shock prod Cairo thing going on. So we do need to find somebody. I mean, he's got the computer, he's got the double computers, and that's fine, but we need to find somebody that we can work on who has the shock prod Cairo. And I think that's Rex. Rex does have the shock prod Cairo, so it'll probably be here. I mean, we'll probably do these, and then we'll take our time, and as we get these computers, we'll just give him the Palpatine, and we'll take him up. But for what it is, it's Rex. Yeah, we got 360. I want to get, if we can get to 480. We can get to 400. I can put, that's only, the problem with that is we can get people to relic, we can get somebody to relic too. But that's fine. We'll just work on that, but it's fine. So we have the CLS team done. By the way, I feel like the whole CLS team was entirely free to play. Yeah. In case you're wondering. Everybody that we used to get that was free to play. If you remember, back when the account first started, I was buying those gem packs of the ships, which probably with the level experiencing the way it is now, you probably don't need to do that. But I spent how long did I take ramping up, saving up gems so that we could do that, so that we could get those ships done. I must have done this last night late or something. I don't know. Did I do? I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think I did that. Maybe I did it late. Maybe I just did it late last night. Sorry about that. Phone. Didn't think it was going to go off. Apologies for that. I don't know why that went off when it did. It's not that I wanted it to. It's just random. Out of nowhere. But yeah, we're gonna, now that we have 2PO done, it's fine. It'll be good. We can actually climb. We can actually get a little bit into. I would love it, obviously, if I could go into, if I had another team, and the other team is going to be, of course, the Imperial team, but we're still a ways away at that. I mean, obviously, I could shift and just do Mara now and be done with her. But the truth of the matter is, I just don't think she's ready. She's not, obviously not ready. We're just so far away from her. It's just, oh my gosh, we did 10 balls. That's come on, enough with the. Sorry. Can we at least upgrade an ability on somebody? That'd be great if we could do that. Maybe. The fact that we pulled 10 of those and we got nothing just wrecks your soul when you're doing it. But we're going to go ahead and do this first ability. So we can get this a little bit cleaner. Maybe I need to bring him up and put him in the... I mean, we do need to look at people, see who there is on our list that we can actually bring up. But I think it's going to be Rex. I think we'll just keep Rex where he is. So... I don't know. We'll see. I mean, maybe it's RG. I just don't know. Actually, having Thrawn up there. By the way, I know I haven't said this yet, but because I just forgot about it. But today was a day that they announced Night Trooper coming out and Galactic Legend Ahsoka Tano. Two thoughts I have. Is one, is it possible that we're getting double Galactic Legends? Is it possible that we're getting Ahsoka and Thrawn? First of all. Second of all, if it's not Ahsoka and Thrawn, if it's just Ahsoka, I think that clearly means another Imperial ship, capital ship. Either the Trade Federation thing because of the Phantom Menace, or I do not take any happiness in saying this. The Invincibles, that was called, Admiral Trench's ship. It would be or it could just be double light side, but because this whole year's been light side, and I know people are like, "Oh, this is too much light side." Like, really? Just play the game. Just play the game. Do you really think we're not going to get a ton of dark side in the future? How? It's just, I'm at a loss for words when I hear or see stuff like that. Like, do you realize that we're not going to get probably a ton of dark side stuff? I mean, I don't know. It just bothers me as all. It's not. I know I'm splitting hairs, but it's a little disturbing. And if you ask me which I would prefer between the double, obviously I would prefer the GL Ahsoka, which we obviously have now, in the light side capital ship being the Resolute or something like that, or a revamp of the Endurance, which I know people have sort of thrown out there. Aside from that, the idea of the double Galactic Legend wouldn't be bad. The idea of probably another dark side capital ship is probably my least favorite option. Especially if it's Admiral Trench's ship, which If it is Admiral Censorship, then it's just not obtainable for a large number of people. That's all. But I don't know. I mean, I'm sure by the time we get either tomorrow or the next day, we'll have more information. By Tuesday or Thursday, and within the next, 4 or 5 days, we'll have a lot more information. But as of now, we're just not there. We're just not there. And it's, it's. You want my houndstooth? You want my houndstooth? You want my. Everywhere wants my houndstooth. You're not getting my houndstooth. The shame ship everywhere. You're not getting my houndstooth. I'm sorry, but you're not. Especially if there's a way I can get through this with. I don't even know how Thrawn's fleet is on this account. I don't know why, but there's a chance. Could be sick coming up, just so you know. It's not like I planned it, but I don't think this is going to do it. I think this is too weak. So I think my Chimera is just too weak. So we're not going to try that. And I know usually I would have cut this by now, and we can, but just being that I have decided that I'm not going to be able to use my houndstooth means, hey, I can have my houndstooth now. We really need somebody to farm Emperor Shuttle. Just for this alone. Because we obviously don't need to have anybody within Emperor Shuttle, so. But the thing is, that's another hard side farm. And just with everything I've got going on, it's just not a good idea. Nobody has Emperor Shuttle, by the way. In case you're wondering why that is the case. Yeah, my geos aren't capable of doing that. My droids aren't capable of doing that. That's full. Neat. I mean, one good thing about this array is this makes the fact that you're getting your droids up actually a good thing. Probably should do bounty hunters here. Yeah, I'll try it and see what happens. Let me check south real quick to make sure they don't want me to put stuff down south, because that could be something. Oh, we're not doing that yet. That's fine. Okay. So, okay, let's try it, bounty hunters. I am going to put a cut in here so you don't have to watch the bounty hunter fight, and we'll just come back on the other side. So, be right back. Didn't do too well. Oh, well. 3 to 4, not too bad, but just didn't have enough. I feel like I really need what's her face, Finnick, who I've never played with before. I feel like we've got a lot to do. Even if we would not have bought that what's it called? even if we would not have bought the Shadows of the Empire, I'm not sure how much the Shadow of the Empire gave us. Because it just feels like we have so much to do. Like, I know there are people out there that have been playing with for a long time, had very, very advanced accounts. And I've told you what I want to try to do this year, and that is this. Where we finish these teams, and then we try to get Leia, but I kind of feel like there's so much else I need to be doing, like, because doing this is just the Rebels are a assault battle team, the Night Sisters are a assault battle team, but I just feel like we're missing so much in the meanwhile. But it's just going to be a very, very long process, and it's one that I'm not saying I'm super excited about, but if I'm being honest, I'm kind of mid on the whole process, just because it seems like so much. We need to go in and get whatever characters we can out of the raid store. So that's all I'm going to do. So thanks if you still made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you being here. God bless. Hope you have a good day. Let me know if you have any thoughts, and make sure you hold the line so we don't get overrun. And as always, see you tomorrow.